Hello everyone, happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Sophia, and for all of my returning watchers, thanks so much for popping back on. Today we have one of the most magical videos of the whole entire internet to make. I'm going to be taking you through my Disney bound planning / preparation phase of a Disney trip. I am coming up on a Disney trip, and I am so excited. It was kind of impromptu. We scored two. My mom left a review on our last Disney trip. It was kind of like because the staff was kind of like and that never happened. So my mom wrote a lovely review, and of course Disney being the magical person that they are, they were like, "Oh my gosh, we are so sorry. That's never supposed to happen. Here's 2 free park hoppers," and we were like, "Yes." Also, this past August, I woke up one morning and decided that Sophia wanted to run a half marathon. I don't know who that Sophia was. I don't know what was in her coffee that morning, but I am also signed up to run the Disney half marathon in February. So I have been training to the best of my abilities to run 13 some odd miles. But you know I have to look cute while doing it, so I'm also going to be creating a Disney bound for my run. So this has been kind of a fun kind of twist and tricks. This is going to be a different trip for us. We are also going to be celebrating my mom finishing her treatment. Whoop whoop, go Jen. And so it's going to be like very low and slow. We're not going to be like rushing the parks like we normally do. We are normally like go at the parks. Like, you've paid for the tickets, you are doing everything that you have to do. This trip, we are doing low and slow. We are there to sit and people watch. We'll do some of the easier rides. We're gonna eat lots of Dole Whip. We're gonna eat lots of Mickey bars. Like, we're there to just kind of like just roll through the park, you know? Our tickets are park hoppers, which is like a whoop whoop. And kind of the nice thing about this for me is that we're doing this kind of low, slow version of our trip is we've decided that I'm going to kind of make it a content-packed adventure for me. You know I love Disney bounding. You know I love posting on my Instagram all of my cute Disney bounds. It's my kind of my thing. So I am going to be trying to pack as much content in there. We were saying that we could get a locker. I can change my outfits. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. Like, for me, having a photo shoot in Disney World is like one of the favorite things I could do. So now that I've explained about my trip, I think we should roll the intro and I should explain my process and show you what I've got so far. Because I've started the process, but we're not there yet. So I need your help. Anyway, let's roll the intro. See you. Alrighty, buckaroos. So when it comes to Disney bounding, I love to plan my bounds around the park. And for some of you who are like, what the heck is a Disney bound? First off, go watch my Disney bounding video. Did I create a challenge for myself last year that I did not complete? Yes. Is that okay? Yes. Pat on the back, Sophia. Last year I said I wanted to create 100 Disney bounds and post them here for you guys. I did not do that. Life got a little crazy with COVID, and well, I moved to New York and half of my Disney bound accessories are sitting here in this lovely blue box. So yeah. So Disney bounding is kind of dressing in character, but it's not in character, because when you go to the Disney parks as an adult, you're not allowed to wear costumes because you might confuse some of the children that you are one of their character actors. You're not supposed to, yada 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 yada. So it's just kind of a way of dressing in character that's not in character. So it's kind of pulling your own style into it, matching colors, items, stuff like that, and kind of being a part of, I would say, the parks. I think it's super cool. Lillian Bound is Walt Disney's wife, and since she married into the Disney family, she was like half something, like she was half like real world and half Disney, and that's kind of what a Disney bound is. It's very similar. So I think that's kind of cool how they mashed that together, Disney bound. It's definitely just come like they have Dapper Day. I would love to take part of the Dapper Day, which is just like 1950s and through decade dressing, fancy stuff at the parks, and I love that. When I do a Disney bound, it is definitely like 50s, 60s inspired, because you know I have a love for vintage, and I used to dress 100% like soul, like vintage. I've kind of outgrown that just as my style has evolved. But I've kept all of these excellent pieces, and when I go to the Disney park, I love to break them out. I think it's also really great when you have a Disney pound and people recognize who you are and then they interact with you in that character. One of my all-time favorite memories in the Disney park was when I did my Han Solo bound. I literally got goosebumps. I did a Han Solo bound. It's one of my favorite bounds that I've ever done. I love Han Solo. I love Star Wars. Anyway, and the cast members would be like, "Hey, Captain Solo, like, how's the Millennium Falcon? Like, how's Chewie?" Like, they interacted with me as if I was Han Solo, like, blew my mind kind of thing. I did Russell from Up. When I went to Animal Kingdom, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, Russell, blah, 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 blah. Where's Mr. Fredricksen?" And you're like, so if you pull off a good bound and people, like, that's how you know. Like, that's how you know. Like, there are no bad bounds. There are no bad bounds. But, like, when you create a level of bounding where people, like, know who you are, like, right away, like, that's fantastic. Like, that's it for me. Like, I'm like, okay, I did my job. So I've got bounds in the works for this trip, but are they that level? I don't know. So that's what we're here to do today. So when I start planning a Disney bound, I have to know what parks we're going to. I plan my Disney bounds around the park because there's different elements of the park, and that's when you're going to be doing your pictures. You want to have, like, there's also, like, the cast members are going to be more familiar with those characters or those elements of the park that you're in, and it's going to make a little bit more sense. Does that make sense? So let's go for example. If you've never been to Disney World, this could be a bit confusing, but I'm gonna give you like a crash course, okay? So like Animal Kingdom, least favorite park, we're gonna do that one last. So when I think of Hollywood Studios, they just put in that whole big Toy Story land. There's Star Wars. That's what my usual go-to is Star Wars for Hollywood Studios. I love that. But you've got Little Mermaid there. You've got like old school, like vintage Mickey Mouse. I did like a vintage mini and it was super cute, like old school, like blue polka dot mini, super cute there. But most of my bounds are Star Wars related because that is a big chunk of the park and that's where I spent a lot of my time there. So because I am in Star Wars character and I'm in Star Wars land, it like makes sense, you know what I mean? But that's like what comes to mind when I think of Hollywood Studios. They no longer have the cute little sorcerer's hat there, which is Big Depression, but it's okay. They also have Mickey Runaway Railroad there now, so you could do like, again, like that vintage Mickey Mouse character. Moving right along, when you think of Animal Kingdom, least favorite park, and it's because I don't like Lion King. And there's not a lot to do. I mean, people are gonna come for me for saying this. There's not a lot to do at Animal Kingdom, in my opinion. It's very much walk. It's always the hottest day of our trip. We're always in Animal Kingdom, and it's just like you're just walking and you're walking and you're walking, and it's like a zoo. And like I love animals, but like I don't need to see animals. So you've got the safari there, so you could do like Safari Mini Mickey. You've got Bugs Life, kind of, because you've got the Tree of Life, but that used to be, Bugs Life used to be at Hollywood Studios, but now it's not there anymore. Long story short, I would consider that more Animal Kingdom now because you got the Tree of Life and that's like Bugs, the movie. I have thought about doing a Princess Ada look. I think that would be kind of cute, but then I don't know if it's as recognizable as something else. I love Up. So Up is something that you could do there. Lion King is there. Unpopular opinion, Animal Kingdom, I don't like that movie. I don't like it. Like, I feel like once you've seen it once, you don't have to watch it again. The kids that I babysit love that movie and they have it on repeat. I don't know. Everybody's like, the music, the energy, yes. And I'm like, yes, love the story, love the music, but like, it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. I'm so sorry. What else does Animal Kingdom give me? I mean, like, they've got like the Asia and Africa, so you could do like, see, like, it's a little risky. Are you going into cultural appropriation? Like, you know what I mean? So like, I try to stay with the characters. So like I said, like Lion King and like Up and The Bug's Life. That's what that's giving me. Oh, Pandora. But like, do you want to dress like a banshee or like a blue person? I don't know. Maybe that's your thing. It's not my thing. I don't know. So Animal Kingdom I usually struggle with. Because I'm like, what am I gonna, you know, like there's not a lot of choices here. Anyway, moving on. Obviously, Magic Kingdom is the easiest because you can literally, like, all your princesses are there. You got Tomorrowland. You got, like, you can do literally anything. Frontierland. I've been planning this bound that I'm going to show you today for so long. And I'm finally going to get to wear it, and I'm very excited about it. I hope it looks as good as it does in my head on screen. And then as far as Epcot is another tricky one. Hollywood Studios, probably the easiest. Magic Kingdom, easiest. Animal Kingdom's hardest. But then Epcot is kind of like this iffy middle one because, okay, I did Figment. Figment was so cute. Everybody knew who Figment was. You've got Frozen over there. You've got a little bit of Belle. Like, you've got the country. So you've got, like, select characters around. But, like, as far as an overall theme, like, the theme is countries. So, like, you could do, like, the big ball. But, like there's not, like, I don't know. And it changes out. So frequently, like, you do Donald Duck because he's got his cute little thing in Mexico. But, yeah. So I like to think of, like, elements of the park. And then I like to pick which one we're going with. And kind of go from there, if that makes sense. So we will be hitting, and then we will Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Magic Kingdom, okay? Those are the three that we're hitting. Ignore my chip nail polish. And then I have my Disney run. Am I going to try to do more than one looks for these parks? I don't know. Right now we're going to start with these 4. I've got 3 and kind of 1.5, but I just looked at my outfits and it's like green, blue, green, and blue. And I don't know if I want to do green and blue the whole time. Anyway, so I'm going to take you over to my rack and we're going to look at my rack. I'm going to show you the elements that I pulled and show you kind of how it all works in my head, at least. So step 1, which park are you going to? Step 2, which element are we working with, okay? Which character are we working with, okay? Then step 3, now we're pulling colors. We're dress how you want to dress. Like, I like a vintage inspired look, so stick vintage, you know, or stick Y2K, or stick your personal, you know, like stick or try. And don't spend lots of money on Disney bound stuff. Like, it's super easy. Go through your closet, see what you have. Amazon stuff if you need to. Go to your thrift store, like stuff like that. You know, like, don't, you know, you're probably gonna wear that stuff like once or twice, you know. But I really like to pick out things for Disney bound that I'm going to wear more than once. Okay, let's go to the rack. Alright, love bugs, welcome to my clothes rack. So these are my 3 working Disney bounds. It's like I said, I have an idea for Epcot, but it's not working in my head, so I kind of need a backup plan, and we're going to talk about that. This is going to be one of the longer videos. It's okay, though. I'm sure you don't mind. If you do, I don't care. So let's start with easy. We're going to start with Magic Kingdom. One of my favorite movies in the whole wide world is Mary Poppins. I love Mary Poppins. It's a classic, it's iconic. New one and old one, fantastic. Amazing. One of my favorite characters from Mary Poppins, besides Mary Poppins, is Mrs. Banks. She is the mother of the children, if you don't know. And one of her my favorite looks from the whole movie is her Votes for Women outfit. She has this beautiful light blue dress. It's sweeping, it's full length. She's got yellow, she's got her sash, she's got her hat. She's ready to go get women's suffrage. She's ready to push those feminine rights. You know, like, she's doing the work. That's why she has a nanny. She's a boss bitch. Oh, I said that. She is. It's the truth. So I'm going to be doing Mrs. Banks inspired look. I hope people get it because she's iconic. So I always love to start with a base, and you're probably like, oh my gosh, that's such a mess. And yes, it is kind of a mess, but it's there, okay? So here is the base. Let me pull off all this extra stuff, and then we'll talk about accessories in just a second, okay? So this is my base. I love this dress so much. Just this cute little sweetheart vintage dress. And you're probably like, Sophia, do you wear a dress? Yes, I wear dresses to Disney all of the time. It's got a cute bow in the back. It is not floor length. It does meet at my knee, okay? So it's practical, okay? But we're still getting that blue element of her dress. Her dress does also have yellow, so I'm going to add this yellow crinoline, one, to give my dress some whoosh, and it's going to peep the yellow element at the bottom, and you're gonna get a little, okay? Super cute. Next, you have to talk about accessories, because accessories are what is gonna make your good base like stand out. It's what's gonna make it a Disney bound. Because like right now, that's just a blue dress with the yellow crinoline underneath. Like, yeah, it's cute, but like, it's not gonna give you anything. So she's wearing this iconic, cute little straw hat in the movie, okay? This is as close as I could find to her hat, okay? It's just like this small little hat, and it's got like this little floppy wood brim. It's got this polka dot bow on it. I don't like it because it doesn't match. So what I plan to do when I'm not on camera and I can get a seam ripper out is take this ribbon off and replace it with the matching blue ribbon like she has in her hat. I went to Hobby Lobby and I just kind of matched the closest blue that I could to my dress. It actually matched perfectly. So I'm gonna just put this thick ribbon on top of it, do a big bow, very much so like that in the back. I got this hat on Amazon. My mom got it for me because I was like, I'm looking for a hat. I was kind of like, what the heck? So it has I have a headband on, but it's got a strap like this. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna cut that out. But I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, so like you're walking like this, you go on a ride though, and you're latched down. I can't tell you how many times I play out in Disney bounds with big elaborate headpieces like headbands or like big cute stuff like this. And like, I'm like, oh, I go on a ride and I have to take it off, or I'm holding on to it for dear life because you got wind, you got movement. So I was like, that's genius. I was like, they thought about it. It's a Disney mounting hat. It's ride safe. I was like, am I gonna look like a dork? I was like, for a second, but I don't care. So we're gonna ribbon that, and it's gonna be adorable. And then as far as other accessories go, she's got her white gloves on, so I will be sporting the white gloves. I think I got this as like a Halloween costume or a dance costume or something like that. I keep all of that stuff. And then this is like the most important part of the Disney bound, because hopefully it will give off the Mrs. Banks look. Votes for women. And I think it's gonna be super cute. Will I look like a pageant queen? Yes, I am a pageant queen. I will look like a pageant queen. Very excited to wear this. I've been planning this look for a very long time, and I'm very excited to finally wear this. As far as jewelry goes, my shirt keeps coming untucked. Guys, I made these jeans. See, I sparkled them, but they're too big. Okay, anyway. So as far as jewelry goes, I'll probably go with simple pearls, maybe a simple pearl necklace, just kind of giving the vibe. I may do a brooch or something if I find something that I like. But yeah, that's the start of that. So that's kind of where I'm going with Mrs. Banks. Moving along. Well, what did I do? I knocked something over. Oh, okay. Accessories. So back to base. So I'm going to Hollywood Studios, as mentioned, and I'm super excited because I always do Star Wars. I mentioned that. I always do Star Wars. Always. And I have created some iconic Star Wars looks. I mean, not gonna lie, iconic. So I said, we're gonna play with Toy Story. We're gonna play with Toy Story this time. Again, unpopular opinion, I don't like Toy Story. First one's good, everything else, garbage. I don't need to watch the rest of them. First one, fine, but I only need to watch it like twice and then I'm good for my entire life. Like, I don't need to see it again. But, I'm sorry, you guys are gonna come for me in the comments. But I do love the alien so much, and I love the little alien spinner ride that they have. They've just put that in. Slinky Dog Dash, iconic. So, base. I made this dress. It's like alien green. I made this a while ago. I've just worn it plain to school. But I was like, but she's so cute, right? So when I think of the aliens, they have like their little blue top on, and they've got some purple, and they've got like their little Saturn here, very cute. And then of course they're like 3 eyes, like their little antennas, okay? So here's our base. To get the blue element, we're gonna add the crinoline on the bottom. Can you see that? Isn't that perfect? It just adds the pop, okay? See, we're doing it on our own. Then, to get the purple element, I will be using this iconic purple glitter ribbon here to belt it, okay? So I'll do a big bow and I'll belt it in the middle, okay? So that's the base. As far as accessories go, I love ears. I love, 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 love ears. One of my favorite parts to find Disney-bound ear places, not parts, is Etsy, because one, you're supporting small businesses, and two, you're gonna find way better prices than Disney stores, and you're gonna find ears that nobody has. Look how cute these are. I mean, come on. Will look so cute. And then I found this little Saturn pin. It's not the exact colors, but I think it'll work. And I found this on Amazon. So I'm just gonna pin it on my dress. Again, with jewelry, I'm thinking probably something simple, maybe gold with this. It's kind of giving me gold elements in the pin, stuff like that. So Hollywood Studios, Magic Kingdom, okay? This is my running outfit. So I have to wear leggings and a sports bra for this. I'm not running on a tutu. I sweat a lot, guys, okay? Like, I am a hot person by nature. I'm a hot person by nature, but temperature hot person by nature. So, like, when it comes to running and working out, like, I get, like, overheated combustion. The theme of the run is Disney Princess Half Marathon, and I was like, everybody's gonna be dressed as a princess. I was like, I wanna be special, I wanna be unique. I'm doing Tinkerbell. Hello, she's still princess status. She's still iconic. So, you're probably gonna be laughing. I found this iconic dance outfit, jazz outfit that I wore in like the 5th grade for a jazz number for dance. And I said, oh my gosh, she's so cute. Guess what? She still fits. She's got sparkles. She's got ruffles. She's got a little bit of booty shorts protection, okay? So this was the base. I said, oh my gosh, that's Tinkerbell. And it's like a dance costume. Like, I don't care if it gets sweaty and gross, you know? Like, she's cute. She's gonna do the job. So this was my base that I was working with. I was like, that's so Tinkerbell. Like, she's got a little bit of... I was like, okay, so we gotta match around this. It doesn't hang very well on a hanger, but, you know. So, continuing with... I was digging through. I went to the old Nasty. And look, it's perfect. It's a green sports bra. I don't have much itty bitty titties, but I need something to latch them down when I'm running, okay? I also love that this is a longer one, so it absorbs all the sweat. Very thin strap, so because this one, we'll just get, because there's one strap on the side and the other strap, you know. Anyway, she's cute. She's like the exact same color green as well. And then because Old Navy did me justice this time, she said, I'm gonna give you matching leggings. I'm gonna give you the matching leggings and you're gonna love it. So matching leggings with the side pockets, because that's important to me because I'm not about to carry a bag for my phone, for my music, and my little snacky snack, okay. So that's that. So I will probably do leggings, sports bra, dress over top, okay? And then probably like, okay, yes, she's giving me a green moment, but how do I know she's Tinkerbell? Because I went to my garage and found these awesome fairy wings. I keep all of my fun dress up stuff. I mean, they're not Tinkerbell wings, but they're gonna work. They're gonna work. You're probably like, Sophia, are you gonna run? Yes, if people run in tutus, I can run in some freaking fairy wings. I'm gonna look so cute. I'm thinking we're gonna do pigtails. Can you guys see me? There we go. We're gonna do some pigtails in my hair, and I'm gonna do some like cotton ball head, like little pieces. I'm gonna wear my tennis shoes. Like, I can run in this. Like, look, I'm flying like a Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell. Like, it's so cute, right? It works. I love it. So, that's that, kids. Now, you're probably like, Sophia, love it. You're so great at this. Wow, pat on the back. 14 out of 10 job. I'm like, thank you so much. But where's your 4th outfit? And I'm gonna say, okay, here's where I'm going with this one. How long have I been talking? We're good. We're going to Epcot, and the new Ratatouille ride is going to be open. Ratatouille. I'm very excited. We also got a dinner reservation at the restaurant. I don't know how, but we did. So I wanted to do a Ratatouille inspired look, but I don't want to dress like a rat. I don't want to look like a rat. I was like, oh, I could do a chef, but that's like, I have like black gingham pants, and I could do a white top, easy peasy, like you're a chef, and some red tennies, but that's boring. That's plain. That's like, maybe she's just wearing that for fun. Like maybe that's just her outfit. I need iconic. I need eye-catching. I need wow. So I was like, okay, maybe we don't focus so much on Remy and Little Chef and all of that good stuff. And I was like, okay, what else is over there? I was like, I love Belle. Belle is my favorite princess in the whole wide world. She is me, I am her, except she can read and I'm dyslexic. So I was supposed to go, oh my gosh, like 2020. I was supposed to go on a huge graduation trip for graduating high school eons ago, it seems like now. And my mom and I were going to go on this huge Disney cruise in Europe, which was going to be iconic and cool. I had planned like 2 Disney bounds a day for that trip, and it was like a long trip. So I have so many Disney bounds that I didn't get to use. One of which is a full-on Belle costume. And I'm not exaggerating, like I ordered this. I love Belle's blue dress. I love it. It is my favorite thing about Belle. I love it. I mean, I love it. It's the dress with the white, and it's got her little shirt that she wears underneath it. Like I am Belle, she is Belle, we are Belle. Exactly. You know, like you get the gist. And I was like, well, maybe I do that. Then 2 things happened. One, it's the same light blue, and that's the same green. It's like, is that too much light blue and too much green? I don't know, like look how cute she is. And it's got the little apron and everything and the bow. Like, I would look so cute. Like, I would be so cute. And then 2, I was like, is that too costumey? Would they kick me out? And I was like, no. Why? Because I'm cute. 2, I don't look like Belle in this. Like yes, it's the outfit, but like my hair does not look like Belle. And like as long as you don't have a wig on, I think I'd be fine. I'm not gonna wear a wig. So I feel like that's option number uno for Epcot. However, I was like, Elsa Anna, I have a sparkle dress but it's not like Disney ready. You know, like it's not like you could wear that in the park. It's not practical. So I was like, Figment was so cute, so cute. I was like, I need something there. So I think I need to do a little bit more thinking on that one. I hope you come back in a few weeks and watch my vlog. You guys know how I vlog. I try my best, but you know, my vlog of my Disney trip so you can see what I ended up wearing and how the outfits actually looked. And I hope I gave you some inspiration for planning your Disney bounds, okay? Start with the park. What park are you going to? Pick an element from the park or a character that's represented throughout the park. Who are we picking? What are we doing with that? Then pull a base. Pick and stay with your style though. If you're going vintage, you're staying vintage. If you're going white, you know, you pick your theme and go with it, okay? Pick your character, go with it. Base, colors, and accessories. Base, colors, and accessories. That's how you do it. Those are my 5 steps for creating a Disney bound. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So that's what I have for you today. I hope that you found it a little illuminating. I don't know, maybe kind of boring. I talked a lot today, but that is how I plan a Disney bound. That is how my steps in my head. And yeah, I hope you get to Disney bounding. I hope you get to Disney. I hope you Disney bound in your everyday life. Yeah. Happy Friday. See you next time. Catch you on the flip side. Okay, look, I'm adorable. I had to try it on. I'm adorable and I'm so Belle. I'm so Belle. However, I think this is too, I'm such a rule follower. I think this is too close to costume rules because it is legit a costume. And I don't think they would let me enter the park in this because it does look very, very costumey. And I just think that they would say, nope. So save it for something else. It's a great Halloween costume or something like that. I mean, it's so cute. I'm gonna get to wear it. But I just don't think it's for this trip. Okay. Watch my vlog and see what I end up actually wearing Epcot. Okay, bye.